Okay, so let's get right into it. We all think we know when we need a drink, right? But what if I told you that by the time you actually feel thirsty, your body is already in trouble? We're gonna uncover the secret language your body is using to cry out for water long before you even feel that dry mouth.
And this is the key thing you gotta understand. Thirst, it's a lagging indicator. It's your body's panic button, not its regular how you doing check-in. Relying on thirst is like waiting for the smoke alarm to start blaring to realize you've left something on the stove. You could be walking around feeling totally fine, while inside your body is already struggling.
So that's what we're here to decode. Your body is, well, it's brilliant. It sends out these super subtle, quiet signals, little whispers, telling you something's up. The problem, we're so used to them, we just blow them off. We think, oh, it's just stress or I'm tired. But these signals aren't random at all. They're very specific messages.
All right, let's jump into the first sign. This one is probably the most obvious, but man, it is so easy to ignore. It's a super simple check you can do all day long, and it gives you instant feedback on where you stand.
I mean, just look at that. If your urine is dark yellow or even amber colored, that's a huge red flag. It means your kidneys are working way too hard to save water. Your body is literally holding on to every last drop, and that's what makes the color so dark. What you're aiming for is a pale straw or light yellow color. Yep, it's really that simple.
Okay, so from your kidneys, let's follow that chain reaction all the way up to your head. Because this next one, millions of us feel it every single day, and we just write it off as stress or a bad night's sleep.
Yep, I'm talking about those annoying, constant headaches. When you don't have enough water, your brain can actually shrink a little bit from the fluid loss. No joke. And when it shrinks, it pulls away from your skull, which sets off all the pain receptors around it. So that throbbing pain in your head, it might not be your busy schedule. It could literally be your brain crying out for a drink.
All right, next up. Ever get that 3 p.m. slump where you just feel completely drained? Well, it's not always about what you had for lunch or how much you slept. How much water you've had to drink plays a huge role in your energy levels.
And here's why. When you're low on water, the actual volume of your blood goes down. Think about that. So your heart has to work way harder, pumping faster, just to get oxygen where it needs to go. That extra work, it's exhausting. And that feeling of being dizzy or lightheaded, that's your blood pressure dropping because there just isn't enough liquid in the tank.
Okay, so we've talked about the internal stuff, but your body also has some very public service announcements, and they're usually written right on your face.
You know that feeling when your skin is tight and your lips are always chapped, no matter how much balm you use? That's not just a cosmetic problem. Your skin is your body's biggest organ, right? And when it's dehydrated, your body goes into full-on survival mode. It starts pulling water away from your skin to send it to more important places, like your vital organs.
All right, let's talk about something that's happening a bit more behind the scenes. It's a sign that can have a huge impact on how you feel, but yeah, it's one we don't really like to talk about. But it's a super important piece of this whole hydration puzzle.
So here's the deal. Your colon's job is to pull water out of waste. But if you're not drinking enough, your body gets desperate for water from anywhere. So it starts pulling way too much water from your digestive tract. The result? Things get hard, dry, and difficult to move along. So if you're feeling a little backed up, one of the very first questions to ask yourself is, am I drinking enough water?
Okay, so I know we've just gone through a bunch of warning signs, and it can sound a little scary, but the good news is the solution is not complicated at all. In fact, it's super simple. It really just comes down to changing one little habit.
And here it is. This is the big secret. It's not some crazy diet or expensive drink. It's just consistency. The whole goal is to be proactive with your water, not reactive. Stop waiting for that thirst alarm to sound off. Just sip water all day long. Keep a bottle with you, whatever it takes. The idea is to keep your tank full so your body never even has to send out those warning signs.
So you might be thinking, okay, a headache, I feel a little tired, what's the big deal? Well, ignoring these little nudges from your body day after day can lead to some way bigger problems down the line. This is about more than just getting through the afternoon.
Let's be crystal clear about what's at stake. Being constantly dehydrated messes with your brain's ability to think clearly. It puts a massive strain on your kidneys, your body's filter, which can lead to some serious damage. And like we talked about, it just kills your energy, leaving you feeling tired all the time.
So the takeaway here is pretty simple, right? Just listen to those whispers from your body. That dark urine, that dull headache, that afternoon energy crash, they're not just random annoyances. They are direct requests. Your body is asking for the one thing it absolutely cannot live without. So next time you're about to grab that third cup of coffee to power through, just stop and ask yourself one thing first. Have I had enough water today?